find what is popping for the culture, where we keeping it on fresh and stay away from all the vultures. No scavengers here, just keeping it real. Big got it out the mud, but it's still so clear. So sit back, relax, and just let us lead you. If you're trolling for no reason, then we don't need you. It's Big XL, he can't be stopped. Riding dirty forever, the home of real hip hop.
Yeah, what's good? What's good? What's good? What up, world? It's your boy Big XL, and this is the Riding Dirty Show, where we bridge the gap between hip hop and everyday life, man. Gotta say one time for everybody on the check-in, checking us out on Facebook Live. One time for all the good people over at WRFG 89.3 FM Atlanta. Be sure to check us out every Thursday night, Friday morning from 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. One time for all the streaming sites that carry the rebroadcast of all our interviews: iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, Blog Talk, Messy FM, all 10 plus streaming sites that carry all our interviews. One time for all you guys for doing your hard work. One time for the good people over at Ride 95 for definitely broadcasting the Riding Dirty Show on a nightly and weekly basis, man. Got love for all y'all, all my streaming sites, all my FM radio stations, all my internet radio stations that's definitely rocking with the movement. All right, man, I always got to start the show by saying one time for our good sponsors, the good people over at LiquorLollipops.com. Premium hard candy designed to taste like your favorite alcoholic beverage. Please visit them at LiquorLollipops.com. One time for the good people over at El Cornell Michelada Mix. If you like micheladas, that's a type of beer for those who don't know. If you like michelada, then taste the best homemade michelada mix in the world. Be sure to visit my people on Facebook at El Cornell Mix, alright? Make sure you tell them Vic XL sent you. Also, one time for our official clothing sponsor, the good people over at 100 Band Run, alright? That's 100 Band Run. Make sure you visit them at 100 Band Run on Facebook. Official luxury clothing company designed by the good people over at Burning 50. And last but not least, man, one time for the good people over at J. Lawson Music Group, home of Southern Supergroup Fulton County, featuring Kilo Ali, DJ Taz, and Mr. Flamboyant. Make sure you check them out. All right? Rock with all our sponsors: J. Lawson Music Group, El Cornell Michelada Mix, Liquor Lollipops, and 100 Band Run Clothing. All right? Rock with them. Tell them you heard about them on the Riding Dirty Show with Big XL. All right. Make sure y'all check out our internet radio station. It's a media-based internet radio station. We partnered up with Live365.com, and we launched our own station. Now, it's media-based. Media-based means that artists, if your music is played on our station, your music is properly registered through BMI, CSAC, or ASCAP, then you will get points towards royalties for your play on the radio, all right? Visit us at Live365.com. Once you go to Live365.com, go into the search engine. They have thousands and thousands of radio stations. Type in our radio station, Ride 95, RIDE, the number 9, the number 5. Once you type it in, then click on our station logo. Click on the station logo, and you'll have music 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. If you want to check us out via the mobile device, then be sure to download the Live 365 app. Go to the search engine, type in Ride 95, click on the station logo, and again, music 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'll let you know about our sponsors. I'll let you know about our brand new internet radio station. Now it's time for me to do what I like doing most, and that's bring you the people that are changing our culture, brick by brick, moment by moment, second by second. Whether you're an artist, entertainer, whether you're doing music, whether you're making movies, whether you're a philanthropist, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're changing the world through religion, this is where we give you a platform to speak your mind. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today is no different than any other day. So, welcome to the Riding Dirty platform. Rapper Gwizzz. What's going on, my G?
Hey, what's good, man?
Man, maintaining, man. I'm enjoying this amazing weather during All-Star Weekend here in the ATL.
Okay, yeah. Weather good up here too in VA.
All right, so, man, the first thing I always like to do is welcome everybody to the platform, and thank you for taking the time out to sit down and talk with us.
My pleasure, man. My pleasure.
All right, so let's get into it, man. Let the world know, first and foremost, where Gwizzz is from.
Well, I'm from Petersburg, Virginia. It's a very historic city. A lot of history here. From a not a quite good part of the city. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to make it out, give back to the community.
Okay. All right. The first thing I always like to ask people, man, what was it like growing up in your area, and when did you realize you had talent to pursue this music thing?
Well, I'll say what it was like growing up. It was a good experience, good times, bad times, school was elementary school, it started there. It was like some craziness going on. It got a lot of fights there and stuff. I was still trying to make it. I still managed to graduate elementary school, high school. I'm in and out of college right now. Talent-wise, though, yes, you can say I realized I had talent when I was a kid. I started playing the piano at 3, and I was playing like actual nursery rhyme songs at 3. I guess I just grew out the piano. I just wanted to rap. I wanted to sing for a little bit, but I just ended up rapping and making beats eventually. So started recording when I was in high school. Now I'm here. You know what I mean?
All right. Now, being a producer and an artist, what do you prefer? The production aspect of it, or the artist aspect of it, the rapping aspect?
To be honest with you, I don't know. But I'm mainly a rapper. I only produce right now just because I don't have a producer, and just because I got experience with producing. So I guess you could say the artist aspect of it, but I probably will put both on the same level.
Okay. Is it hard creating the sound for yourself that you want people to hear from you?
To be honest, it actually still is. I'm still working on my, sound and everything. I think I got it down pat. I just gotta purchase, some more sounds and everything. I just, got the concept of making a mainstream type of beat, radio beat. I just started, doing that a long time ago. So those type of songs will be released in the future, sometime in the future, in the near future. But, I'm actually, I actually like different sounds too. So I still do my own thing. I still got the underground style, but I like, pushing things and, experimenting.
All right. Now, who are some of the artists you grew up that influenced you?
Jay-Z, Nas, Eminem, a lot of 90s rappers. That's when I was, listening to it in the 90s when I was a kid, in the early 2000s. Outkast, eventually T.I., eventually Gucci Mane, eventually T.I. A lot of people, actually, Ludacris. A lot of people, actually, a whole lot of people. Too much to name, actually.
All right. Now, when people hear the music of Gwizzz, will they be able to tell that these are your influences, or have you went a complete different direction from these artists?
Sound and flow-wise, it's a very complete different direction. I've actually been told that I don't even sound like the artists that I, mentioned as influences and inspirations.
Okay, no doubt. All right, so
yeah,
when it comes to being a independent artist, what have been some of the most intriguing or hard parts about pursuing the music?
I'll say, as far as like, still coming up or whatever.
Yeah, because I know being an independent artist, man, it's hard to get the DJs to play your records. It's hard to get the fans to not listen to the major artists to listen to you. Like, what's been the hardest parts about pursuing this career?
Well, consistency, actually. I just recently learned you got to be consistent with it. So I'm more consistent with it now. And even more recently, you got to be persistent because, things that happen that will keep you from recording because you'll be too busy. So I got to maintain those two things. Although it's quite hard, I got to stay at it,
No doubt. All right, where did the name Gwizzz come about?
Well, in middle school, it's kind of hilarious, actually. In middle school, I had a pair of Gwizzz, and I was wearing that all year in 7th grade. And, I just happened to it wasn't even a rap name. It was just a name I gave myself secretly. And like I just, replaced the K with a G, and eventually I took the S off, and that's how I got it. Of course, I put an extra Z in there, so I'd be different. Shit.
All right, no doubt, no doubt. All right, now VA, man, I gotta say, VA is known for some serious spitters. Like VA is known for lyrics. I can honestly say the people that come out of VA, they got bars for days. Where do you as a rapper, where does Gwizzz fit in that category when it comes to bars? Like, a bar is important to you.
Oh yeah, it is. I put myself up there. When I'm writing down stuff, thinking stuff in my head, I actually have a whole lot of unreleased stuff that's like crazy. I got some crazy bars actually compared to the music I got out. Like I put myself up there. I don't know how far, but it's up there though.
All right, no doubt, no doubt. All right, when fans hear the music of Gwizzz, like, what do you want them to take from your music?
Well, I want them to take that despite of the topic of the songs and everything, that it's okay to be different. That is tell them that they don't have to do anything illegal to make it in life. They can do whatever they want to do. Don't let nobody tell them that they can't, even if it's their own parents. A whole lot of things, man. Let's see.
All right, so look, you just said something I gotta ask you about. You said don't let anybody tell you that you can't, even if it's your own parents. So is that a personal?
Right.
Is that a personal tribulation that you've been through?
I don't want to say that, but yeah.
So
not in the serious tip, but everybody's been told by their own parents, not to do this here, and they still pursue it. People still pursue it and still make it, but it's a lot of people still go through that part where their parents don't want them to do a certain thing, and they got it in their heart that they want to do it. So that's why I told them, even if it's their own parents, don't let nobody tell you that you can't do it if that's what you want to do. You can do it. You got to do it though.
Okay. At this point in your journey in the pursuit of stardom in this hip hop industry, if you could change any one thing that you've experienced, what would that one thing be?
It's just in the music part by itself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, if I could change what I've learned over the years, if I could change it to why I learned it even sooner, I would have definitely did that. I would have, if I would have knew if I would have knew back then what I knew now, I would have been did that, as far as just how to pursue the music, how to do it, and what to do around people, what people to be around, what people to leave out. I've been blocked on me for years with music and everything else, with just people by ourselves. So different people being around certain people.
No doubt, no doubt. All right, so you sent over 2 songs, and I want to play both these songs before we get up out of here. All right, the first song you sent was, I think it's called, the first song you sent is called Practice Time. Tell me a little bit about Practice Time.
Okay. Well, Practice Time, that's not even out yet. That's really, the name speaks for itself. I was in my room practicing on some stuff because I hit rock bottom recently when it came to music, and I had to start back over with, my flow. Flow, lyrics, writing everything down, remembering. I guess because it got to do with me overthinking over the years or whatever. So I was just practicing on that song, and it just turned out to be a good song still. So that's why I've got that ready to put out. The other song, Bitch the Stories, that song I already put out with a video and everything. That one was pretty much the same reason, but I was speaking my mind on things and saying how I think, what was going on with me, and still trying to figure out what God wanted me to do, So
No doubt, no doubt. All
You
right,
know what I mean?
now,
That song is out already. Practice Time is coming out. Yeah.
all right. So where can people find Bits of a Story after we drop it if they want to go back and listen to it more? And you said there's a video. Where's the video located as well?
It's on YouTube.
Okay. All right.
It's on Gwizzz. Yeah, YouTube. Yep.
All right. So look, we live in an era of social media and World Wide Web. How has the social media influenced or affected how you get your music to the masses?
Well, it's actually got easier. Actually, it's just the process of me paying for the production and the mixing and mastering and everything, and the video. That's the only thing that's actually keeping me to dropping music slow right now. But it's actually if you want to make music, you just put it up there for the most part. But of course, you gotta there's some things you gotta do before you just put music up there on social media. It's easy though.
Okay, no doubt. All right, so look, let the people know how to find you in this World Wide Web.
Okay. Well, I'm Gwizzz Music on all social medias. GWIZZZ. It's 3 Z's. Music spelled regular, and you type all that in one word, or if you just type Gwizzz, and you'll find me everywhere. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. YouTube everywhere. Both YouTube accounts,
All right.
pretty much all social media.
All right. Do me a favor, my G.
GWizzmusic.com too.
Okay. Do me a favor.
I'm sorry.
No,
Yeah.
you're good. Introduce both records in the order you introduce them is the order we're going to play them.
Okay. All right. Well, since Practice Time is out already, this is Practice Time from me, produced by Kelly Portis. That song's a hard song. If you listen to that, I'm sure you'll like it. I know you'll like it.
And then after that, what we giving them?
Practice Time.
And then after Practice Time, what's the name of the next joint?
Oh, that's the two jumps. That's only 2 jumps I sent you so far.
No, you said Practice Time twice.
Oh, really? Oh, no. The first one I said, Bits of Stories, my bad. Yeah.
All
Bits
right.
of Stories is the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Gwizzz.
Yeah.
We're going to definitely keep our hand on the pulse of what's going on with Gwizzz. And until the next time we talk, man, keep grinding. And, hey, man, keep shining.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
All right? It's Gwizzz. The name of this joint is Bits of the Story. All right? Right here on Riding Dirty Radio. Let's get it.